What's up? I agree that he could be the greatest player of all time.
Do you need a restraining order on you?
No.
Welcome to Captain Bagrat, and as usual, we're fighting against boring news about Asia and Australia. As usual, we are recording from Downtown Chinatown, and today I've got Lauren.
What's up?
Hi, Lauren.
Hello.
What was that?
Hello.
Oh,
I said hello.
I thought you were going to say hello in
Oh, yeah. Well, what we say is like, Mabuhay! Welcome!
Mabuhay!
It's a greeting that we have in the Philippines. So it's a way to say hello and goodbye for some reason.
So it's the same thing?
Yeah.
Aloha. Hello and goodbye.
It's kind of like that, I think. Actually, don't fact check me on that because I don't know if it's actually goodbye. But we do say, like when you go to the Philippines, it says Mabuhay everywhere. So,
which means hello, goodbye.
Hello, welcome. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe it's kind of like aloha, but maybe I'm not a very good Filipino.
You're not really Filipino, are
I'm not. I'm a fake Filipino. Well, I was born and raised there, though, so it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And do you know what else? And today, our episode is on romancing the Rafa.
The Rafa.
The Rafa.
Is that the name?
Romancing the Rafa. Because I know you're a hardcore tennis fan, which I just found out last week.
Yeah.
And you love Nadal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obsessed with him.
Obsessed.
Well, I used to be more obsessed, but now...
Do we need a restraining order on you?
No, not that bad. But
How did it all begin?
I just remember now that I actually got into, you know, in like, I don't know, like 10 years ago when the thing, like message boards were a thing and like fan boards were a thing. I joined one that was focused on Rafa Nadal. They called the Vamos Brigade.
The what brigade?
The Vamos Brigade. You know how Rafa said like his like catchphrase is Vamos Rafa?
Really?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
Vamos.
don't follow him. I'm a Federer fan. Sorry.
Okay,
We're gonna be going at it. It's gonna be a rally between you and I.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that pun.
A terrible pun. Okay. I'll volley. Let me volley this one at you.
Yeah. So that was a time when I was just like I literally was watching all. I think it was when I first started to Australia.
Yeah.
No, it started way before that.
In the Philippines?
In the Philippines, because my parents, or my dad in particular, is a big tennis fan, and he's a big Nadal fan. So
runs in the family, clearly.
yeah, so I think we only have. My sister is a big Federer fan.
Good on her. She
And
knows
then-
something.
Well,
Premium quality.
I do support Federer when he's not playing Nadal. And then my other brother, I think, is a bit neutral. Like, I think he likes Novak as well, and
Novak, yeah.
Novak Djokovic.
Yeah.
And he kind of roots for Federer as well. Sometimes he's not a super big Nadal fan, but like there's 4 in the family who are like
Team switching. Yeah.
there's 4 in the family who are big Nadal.
Yeah.
Like just like every time it's like Nadal. I think it's mostly me and my dad and my mom.
So it's
who
a
are
family
more-
obsession.
It is.
How did this family obsession begin? Like, is it because Nadal is
I don't-
Spanish background and
I have no
Philippines,
idea. I
or-
think my dad just likes because when Nadal was starting, he was like that scrappy young kid, right? Who was like his play was very unconventional,
Yeah.
and I think he liked the underdog kind of thing that Nadal kind of I don't know personifies when he started playing.
And did he have all these rituals when he was young as well?
No, not as much.
Alright.
But I didn't really fully get into Nadal until like 2008 because I just
You even remember the year? Wow.
Yeah, because I remember what got me totally hooked, which was the Wimbledon final with Federer, and then Nadal won, and like the whole family was like watched it. I was still in the Philippines then. I remember watching it with my dad, and I'm sure I had uni on. It was like we went on for 5 hours, and I watched it with my dad. I was like, holy shit! I was like, how is this a thing? Because I remember, because when I was younger, I didn't care. Because like I know my dad would always watch it. My brothers would watch every time there's a Grand Slam competition on.
Yeah.
And so it's always on the TV. If there's a big, I guess, Grand Slam tournament on, and so So I knew of the players and stuff, but it wasn't until then that I got really
Hooked on Nadal.
hooked on Nadal.
Ah.
And I think it's just I was just so amazed at how he played that match and like how he turned it around and then after that I was like I started going into a YouTube rabbit hole of
Stalker alert.
exactly
This is where all
right.
the gay.
Isn't that we're all like fandom like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong being a fan, you know, as
Yeah.
long as you don't chase them down.
well it's not like I can chase him down like we're all the way here in Australia.
Well, let's say if you got the opportunity to say hello to him, and let's say you go to the Australian
Oh.
Open in Melbourne, and you see him play or train, what would you say to Nadal?
Hello.
That's a little bit meek.
I don't know what I will do. I feel like I'll freak out. I think the first
Freak out, I love that.
so I'll give you like a few years later I moved to Australia.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to be able to afford to buy tickets and go to Melbourne to watch. So like lifelong goal is to watch Nadal live.
Oh, to watch Nadal. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
What's all these innuendos? It's like, yeah, everybody wants a piece of that ass.
They sure do.
Well, he does like that's his biggest asset, like pun intended. Yeah, and then I was surprised at how he wasn't as bulky as I thought he would be. He was actually very lean and like
He's short as well, isn't he? Compared to all the other tall. Yeah.
like he's tall for normal people standards, but for tennis player standards, he's quite short.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
at first sight, yeah?
Not really, because I've been seeing him play.
Yeah, but not like, you know,
Ah.
on a TV screen, but love
Yeah,
at first sight
yeah.
in physical form.
Yeah, and I had to like so I went with my sister, so both of us went on like because we were both in Australia then.
Yeah.
Like we both moved here by that time, and then like we made it like okay, we're gonna save up, we're gonna go to Melbourne, and then we will watch the tennis, and then we watch it kind of, and then like updating the
Yeah,
family as
yeah.
we were watching, and then the thing was his first so because I can't afford all the other rounds.
They're
It's
pretty
like-
expensive. Like some of the tickets are like
Oh, yeah.
several hundreds.
Yeah, exactly.
What, maybe 500-600.
And then you expect like Federer,
Yeah.
because we had to watch a Federer match for my sister and had to watch a Nadal match for me.
So that's like two people you gotta follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stalk, I mean.
Yeah. But we want to see them play live, right?
Yeah.
So we had to make. So we were sure, like we studied like schedulings.
Schedule.
So we kept an eye out on when the draw is gonna be out. Okay, which half of the draw is gonna be Federer, which half of the draw is gonna be Nadal.
Did you print it out?
No, we didn't, but we did research. Do you print it?
Shut up!
Your face was like I've never printed a draw to kind of to track. I just like looked in Google and it's like see like who's potentially playing and then read all the articles of like potential clashes throughout the
I
competition.
actually make predictions as well.
Oh what?
Yeah, so
I never do that. Okay,
Okay, I'm a bit
Yeah,
freaky.
yeah.
But both years, which I did keep a track of the scheduling and then predicting who was going to win, because I've been watching tennis for a while as well, like you, a fan and a stalker or Federer. Yeah, Federer won both of them. And none of my friends believed me when he had his comeback.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I said, guys, this was like, you know, even a week before the Australian Open started, I was like, guys, Bagrat is going to win. They're like, no, he just
Because
injured
did you
himself.
evaluated the draw?
Yeah, I evaluated the draw. And then
It's
I
like who's gonna be
Yeah.
who's potentially gonna
Yeah.
be out early,
Yeah.
like who's the dark horse.
Yeah, that's right. And then I just got this feeling of like, I have a feeling that, you know, Rafa's going, not Rafa, I'm getting
Oh, wow.
excited. Federer's going to win.
I'm converting you.
And
This
I'm
is the whole point of this. This is why I agreed, is to convert you to be a Nadal fan.
No, I'm gonna brainwash you. You're gonna become a Federer fan.
No, I've been exposed with my sister, so it hasn't really worked. Yeah.
Anyway, so so I guess I'm a bit bigger nerd and stalker of the Federer type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so going back,
Mm.
so we were, because we wanted to make sure that we get to watch them, because
Yeah.
we were sure they were going to be in one of the two big
Yeah.
stadiums, like Rod Laver Arena or
Margaret.
No, I
Was it
think,
Margaret?
no. Yeah, I think MCA is like the second biggest
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
So it's either one of those,
Mm.
and then So we always think because we can only afford the first round matches because like second round to the end are a bit more expensive. So like okay, first round definitely gonna be raw labor because there's not gonna be a lot of exciting matches, so they're gonna use star players to get people to come in. So it's a good way to see them.
Or Sharapova or Eugenie.
Yeah. So it was good. I saw Serena Williams play as well.
Oh, she's hardcore.
Awesome. She's so awesome.
She's so muscular.
She's so good though.
I know.
Like, she's so strong.
So much power.
And I was surprised at how quick a ball flies when you watch a professional tennis match in real life. Shit.
I don't want to get hit by that because I'll get bruised. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, and then I got lucky because Nadal, when the draw came out, Nadal's first match was Verdasco. Do you remember?
Verdasco. Was he the Spaniard?
Yes.
That beat Nadal.
Did he beat Nadal? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But there was a match, one of the longest semifinals in Australian Open history in 2009 with him and Verdasco. So that was like real, and they're both left-handed. They kind of the same height, similar.
Yeah.
He has a more aggressive style of play, hits more flat, but like because they're both lefties, so there's no. It's kind of like
it's even. Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, we're gonna watch Nadal play Verdasco in the first round.
Oh my god.
And I was so excited. And then it went to 5 sets. And then I was like, so the 5th set, it was already, I guess Nadal was already leading. It was like already with the break. And then I was like, because I sat through the whole match without going to have a pee break.
Why would you make yourself suffer? there are breaks.
Because there was I know, but like the queues are always long, and like I didn't want to miss. It was the first match I was gonna see ever. And then the night before we watched Federer and he won. It's like and then it was Nadal kind of, and it was like the last match of the day.
Yeah.
As well, so like it went on for. I think it was like 4 hours, and I was like...
You just sat there holding it for 4 hours.
And I was like, so excited. I was like so stressed. I was so stressed and sweating and everything.
And you were clenching the whole time, making sure that you would not release.
Yeah. And I was like, so it was like, came to the 5th set, he was like up a break, and then like, it was like, oh, okay, like, should be easy now. Like, I can go breathe and pee. The moment I got back, he was broken. And then he lost the match.
you were his good luck charm. How dare you?
And I was like, damn it! Like the first time I went to see Nadal and he loses.
What is this?
So like you said, like he was the one who beat Nadal, but because everyone was so excited about that match because of the semifinal. It's like a semifinal quality match. So getting that in the first round is pretty good, right? Because Verdasco, I think, was injured and he wasn't playing for a long time, so he was ranked very low, and ended up in Nadal.
of all players.
Of all people.
Yeah.
So I was like so upset. I was like...
Did you cry?
No. I don't think I did.
Not a true fan then.
So you cried? Which match?
I don't think I've cried. I've just been very sad.
Yeah, I've been very sad, and then kind of... Like, my friends know not to talk to me when there's, like, a match that Nadal has lost. And they know, and they always check in after, a Nadal final as well. Like, how are you feeling?
So are you still alive? Have you come out of your room?
And my dad's, like, he's like, a super fan, right? Like, he was, like, the one who started it for everybody. He stops watching when he starts losing. It's like, I'm too stressed. It's like, don't tell me anything.
What does he do instead?
I don't know. He walks out of the room, like, I don't know, or watch something else. And then he just, so we give updates through the group chat. Yeah. And he's like, oh, stop watching. Like, I got out of the room because it's too stressful. It's like, I can't handle this.
Far too traumatic. Oh.
Yeah. So every time, like, I think it's more when it's the finals, when they get a bit more. It's like the other matches, like if they lose, like it's not like a big deal.
Big deal, yeah.
Yeah.
So is tennis a big thing over in the Philippines? Because I would assume that being an Asian country, badminton would be the choice of racket. Badminton,
I don't know. Well, a lot of people play badminton, but
Yeah.
I think tennis, because we are a very Western country.
I've never been, so pardon my ignorance.
So yeah, so just brief history of the Philippines.
Please.
Commercial.
1 minute, under 1 minute, give me the brief history of the Philippines.
We were colonized by Spain for 300 years. We were part of World War II as well, or
1 and 2?
1 and 2. And then the Americans came after the Spaniards gave us our independence.
Yeah.
Oh no, did Spain give us our independence?
Fact check.
Don't fact check. Yeah, so Spain colonized us for 300 years, and then the US came, colonized us for a long time, and then World War II came, and then Japan took over because they wanted the Asia, Asians for Asia kind of thing. So we had a really bad time with China. Not China, Japan.
Same thing,
Asia.
We're from the north. Invasion from the north.
From Japan, because a lot of killings and all that, and then because we were allies of the U.S., so they still kind of helped us after that period.
Yeah.
So I think ever since then, there's this mentality that the U.S. is like the greatest country ever. Like the American dream is very obvious in the Philippines, and our education system was introduced by
American standards,
American.
Yeah, because your accent's very American-ish as well.
Yeah. Like everybody speaks with an American accent. And then you also, so that's how it's taught to us at school, like even from the very early stage.
Yeah.
And a lot of influence on TV, movies as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, quite interesting. So sometimes I introduce myself like, I look Asian, my name is Spanish, but I speak like an American. So that's kind of like...
And what do people think? They're like, I'm so confused. What is she?
No, but the thing is, like, people know, but once we start talking that you're Filipino, just from the accent.
Okay.
And I think because we're a bit brown as well. The brown with the American accent, that's the
Filipino.
That's a Filipino.
but I guess you could be mistaken because of your Spanish name as being Mexican. No? Are you going to hit me?
No, I don't think so. But they say... I might get in trouble for saying this. It's like, are we the Mexicans of Asia?
I didn't say that.
I'm not sure, but I do know. Like I hear stories from, Joe Coy, the Filipino comedian. He talks about this, like his mom asking, because Mexico is so close to the U.S. So there's a lot of Filipinos in the U.S. because that's kind of like the American dream kind of thing. So. He said that his mom would like approach people as like Filipino, Mexican. You should watch his stand up. It will help you learn about the Filipino culture and how.
So you are the Asian Mexicans.
Maybe because we are kind of like look the same. And,
the same heritage.
yeah. And we have a lot of words that are borrowed from the Spanish language. So.
Well, instead of a wall, there's a big fat ocean. So.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know. This is where the world is going to. We're a very multicultural society. Like if you go to the Philippines, like everyone's Filipino, but you'd see a half that looks Spanish and half that looks Asian. Half that look like another part that looks very Chinese as well. So
and we have a big as well.
I think we have more Chinese population. Japanese have been coming in. Korea as well has been coming in because they learn English in the Philippines.
So it's kind of like a big melting pot or a salad.
I don't know.
I don't know the difference sometimes. People have all these like analogy of Asian countries that have different nationalities in it.
Yeah. Hard to tell, right?
And hard to tell whether they, meld together or they're sort of still separate like a salad.
That's a good analogy. I'm not entirely sure.
I stole it from other people. Thank you. I'm like, thank you.
Oh, that's a very smart move. Don't tell people that you stole it. Just claim it.
IP it, yeah. Copyright.
Okay, anyway. Commercial break over.
Commercial break over.
Are we back?
We are back. Let's go back to actual tennis.
Because I really didn't want to talk about the Philippines. Because that was the original topic for this this episode, right?
Oh, I don't know. It can be whatever you want it to be. But I think you want it to be romancing the Nadal.
Yeah. Yeah, so what else did you want to learn about my
Your obsession.
obsession?
Yeah. Do you know any key facts about Nadal that you want to impress him? Should he be listening to this quality podcast?
What key facts? Like, he knows his life.
He knows his life.
You know what's scary about tennis players? It's like when I watch their interviews, is that they know at very specific points in the match where they screwed up. And like, oh, this is the moment that I kind of, or like where they changed it. It's like, oh, I missed that volley in this 15:30. Like,
I shouldn't have changed my shoes.
yeah, it's so like the brain is so amazing to me.
But tennis is their job, so
yeah, fair enough.
It's kind of like, you know, you go, oh man, I shouldn't have, you know, sent that email at 2:54 p.m.
I guess that's right. That's a good one. Yeah, that's good.
I guess that's sort of similar.
And also, I think tennis players are the best athletes in the world. I think.
In terms of body shape or
just, I don't know, physical endurance and mental ability, because you out there on your own.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a coach.
You have to cover a lot of space.
You have to run a lot, and the game has changed so much with like the racket technology that everything's like
the racket
so much more quicker now.
It is.
Yeah, and like the spin of the ball is like a big factor as well, which Nadal probably started, which is like his heavy top spin.
He's got the record, right, with the flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So cool. When I saw him do the whip forehand in real life, I was like, oh.
Did it turn you on? I did.
Yeah, it was like, I keep watching that, and I finally like, and he does like the banana thing with the ball in the corner, and it's like, how did that ball go in? Like, I do not understand the physics and the science of this, and but he does, like, and it's just, yeah. So I think, because like it's hard to see other like athletes spend 5 hours on the court because they can't stop, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then when you stop, you lose. So you don't have like a teammate kind of like, hey, and the
tag time,
and like have a coach to kind of like, okay, we need to change tactics. I think what impresses me most with Nadal is like you actually see him adjust his game. I think Federer is the same as well, where you see like the greatest players.
Yeah. The seasoned ones. Yes.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about his technique.
Yeah. Oh, no. Tennis players, how they're so good. Because, like, you don't have someone to replace you.
That's right.
You kind of figure out on your own. And then I think for me, with Nadal, you can tell he enjoys the challenge. That if he's down, like, it doesn't... What I admire about him as well is like it doesn't matter who he's playing. Yeah. Every time he goes in the court, like it's just like next point. That's kind of his focus, and then doesn't matter if it's like the biggest player probably gets more stressed than he's playing like Djokovic, who's one who has a better winning record against him. But with the others, like he respects the game enough to kind of each match with like, I'm not gonna give you like a subpar performance because I know I can beat you with that. Yeah. But like gets frustrated with like simple mistakes. All of that. It's
with
like
a man with OCD, the way that he touches his eyebrows and
probably yeah. Oh, do you know the fact about Nadal that he's actually a right-hander?
But he went. I think I remember hearing about it, but why did he change? I can't remember why.
Because I think as a kid. His coach used to be Uncle Tony, and I think he used to hit like with two hands as a kid. Yeah, and then I think he just trained him. He's a lefty when it comes to sports. Like even when he plays football, his left foot is more dominant. Okay, I think it's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, like, there's this story that goes around that, Uncle Tony convinced him to play lefty so that he has the advantage over a player.
That's what I heard, yeah.
But apparently it's a myth, but it's just he's naturally, with sports, like, he's just more dominant with the left, so they just stay with that.
Why not? I mean, if you're going to be more dominant with your left, might as well take advantage of it.
Dominant hand.
Exactly.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about people who write with their left hand? They're far more intelligent.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you a lefty?
No. I wish I was.
I am not a lefty as well, so I was like, I can't agree with that. And I'm just gonna start looking at everybody else. And
Let me check your room. I was like, too smart. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yeah. I don't want to get into conversation.
Yeah. But going back to Jocko, so apparently their head-to-head score is actually quite similar.
Who?
Djokovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Djokovic is leading at the moment with 28 wins when he confronts Nadal, and Nadal's on 26.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost quite even.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Nadal dominated Djokovic at the start of their careers.
Yeah.
It was like pretty one-sided. Like Nadal was just like too strong for him.
Yeah.
And then Djokovic had this period of resurgence when he stopped eating gluten and
started doing yoga.
like I remember like everybody in the like the commies always talk about when like Djokovic is saying, oh, he's gone gluten free now, and then like he goes into pods and shit and
and here's some like beautiful pictures of him doing yoga.
he's so flexible. He's like Gumby.
Is he the one that started the whole sliding thing?
Yeah.
Like with the whole yoga movement?
I don't know, but I won't be surprised if it did start that. But I don't think anybody else can do what he does.
Yeah. It's literally doing a split and he's like sliding.
I can imagine the photo of him with just like both his legs spread out.
I know. Yeah. And then he's got this drop of sweat at the tip of his nose. Yeah. Panning.
So I think and then after that period, Djokovic is like, I think there was like a period when like, I don't know how many, but it's just like straight wins against Nadal. And that actually affected, I don't know, he's probably not going to admit it.
You would know, you're the biggest fan.
I am. I don't think so. But you can tell like he's lost confidence, Nadal.
Yeah.
And that's his biggest thing. Like even if he's down, like if he's confident in his game, then he can like reverse a match. It's all mental.
It's mental and physical, because around the same time, his hair started thinning.
Is that the same time?
Yeah, I think it's the same time, because
it would have been the stress.
Yeah, the stress. So stress that he's losing, and then he starts losing his hair, and that stresses him out even more. I mean, the poor guy was just under a cycle of stress.
You can tell that he's conscious about the hair.
Yeah.
Especially now that it's like there's less, is when he combs it over.
Yeah,
after a match. Like for instance, he won the US Open. Woohoo! And then like after the match or like a recent match, but I know that every time he finishes, like he takes off his shirt before the interviews, and then you'd see him like come over his hair just to kind of like hide it a bit. It's like, oh, you're conscious as well.
Regenerative, hair.
It's like, oh. It's like you're human. You're not super. Yeah. And he's so dorky in real life. It's kind of like Federer as well.
Yeah, I love Federer. He's just so likable.
Yeah, he's very likable.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of non-likable moments. Like I still feel like
of Nadal or of
Federer. I feel like he's still arrogant.
How dare you? He is not arrogant. Federer is the most wonderful tennis player in the whole entire world.
Like, no doubt about that.
Give me an example of him being...
Oh, I'll show you YouTube videos of like him like losing his shit and like being grumpy. Oh, I guess that's normal.
That was his double. What are you talking about?
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's
just like his
Federer.
twin.
His twin. His evil twin.
Oh, well, I won't be surprised if he has a twin. Do you know he has like all his kids are twins?
What? You kidding?
He has 2 sets of twins. What kind of Federer fan are you and you didn't know this?
I don't care about his kids.
No, you should know this fact. Like,
oh, wow.
Like, everyone was, I think, I have a Twitter thread, like, list, just following, like, people who like, tennis players and, like, tennis fans and tennis writers and all that. And the people were making comments that when Federer had a baby, like, he had to do it as in one go as well. Because, like, he did his first set of twins for girls. Yeah. And then had another set of twins and they were boys.
So he probably just went, his wife, or him and his wife, would have had to go to in vitro and just say, hey, look,
No, she was pregnant. But...
naturally?
No, maybe.
Or through insemination. Maybe...
I don't know. I didn't look too detailed into that.
This is something we need to look into.
But I was like, Jesus, like, Federer.
Shooting twins. having doubles.
Yeah.
I mean, the more kids you can have, the more, tennis
Tennis
potential.
superstars
That's right.
that you can have. No, but it's just like, because you can have kids one at a time, right?
Yeah.
And
Nah,
not...
smash it out. Literally, two at a time.
It's like the rate to have like a set of girl twins and boy twins are probably really low.
Yeah.
So
What is he eating or drinking?
well, he is
An athlete.
he
Yeah.
is just like a super player, right? So
So
that's probably where it comes from.
being super awesome, so you get double the amount.
He is the goat. So yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you who is a rascal.
Who?
Kyrgios. If you're gonna say Federer is up the ante, Kyrgios.
Oh, they're not even close. Like I like Federer, but I do know like he has his moments when he seemed a bit too up himself.
Yeah.
Just to
How did you like that moment when Kyrgios lost the game and he blamed it on a good-looking chick in the
What?
crowd? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. I don't like. I try to avoid curious shit.
But something like that is just so. It's just unavoidable. Like, why would you say that out loud?
Yeah.
I want to marry her.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Oh, that's so dumb.
I know. And then that's when everything went to.
I saw the news though about his crashing his car again in Canberra or something.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know that kid. Like
how he survives.
Yeah.
There must be so much pressure. As a tennis player, but.
No.
You gotta represent your country in a way as well. Represent yourself.
But I feel like you can be the greatest tennis player and still be like civil. Like that's the thing with
humble.
Yeah, that's the thing with Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic is that they're like probably the three best players of all time in like in one generation, and they're pretty respectable of each other and pretty civil,
down to earth.
Yeah, exactly, and then. Yeah, they make fun of each other. They're
just as funny as that video.
Yeah, Nadal. I love that video. When my sister and I, that came out, like I don't remember how many times we watched it. You know what we were saying? Like we feel like Federer has a crush on Nadal because like he kept like touching his like and he's laughing so hard at Nadal. It's like, oh.
And Rafa enjoyed it because he kept laughing and they kept on little banter.
I think I don't remember the whole video, but I feel like I remember Nadal probably. It's like, why is he laughing? It's like, what's wrong? And Federer just laughing. I think he's just laughing at his accent.
Maybe he was like on something.
Maybe
laughing that much.
I don't know, but yeah.
Can we reenact it? You play Rafa and I'll play Federer.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Oh, I think it went something like this. Hey, Rafa, what are you doing for Christmas?
It's like, I'll be going to Switzerland and play what? Like a charity match.
Do you want to play in my charity match?
Yeah, like something along those lines. Yeah, I remember now.
It took him so long to get it right.
Yeah, like somebody released like the full footage of them just like saying that one line, like
literally one line.
Literally one line for each of them. Yeah, that's like that's when you know like, oh, these guys are real people. And that's the thing, like Nadal on court has a very different persona.
He's so serious.
And then
focused.
Yeah. And then you see him off court and it's like he always has this big smile and like always shy about things and it's like, oh, I kind of just like want to hug you.
It's like, I'm in my zone, Lauren. I'm trying to play a game.
Yeah.
You can hassle me later once the game is over.
Yeah. So it's when the game's over, like, oh, you're like a puppy in a way, and so I think it's pretty good. And his English has improved so much since he started. Yeah. I think he figured out that like if I'm gonna be a top player, I'm gonna have to speak English properly. Yeah.
Being a Spaniard, they speak English, right? In Spain? Or do they just focus mainly on
I think it's mostly Spanish.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Because you can tell, like, a lot of, like, the Spaniards would still have an accent when they speak English. Yeah. So I reckon they still have Spanish as the main.
So you got the best of both worlds growing up in the Philippines.
What do you mean?
Spanish and English.
I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, what?
No. Oh. I said we have words that are borrowed from Spain
Oh.
that got integrated into Tagalog, but it's not
Oh.
the main thing.
Well, you're definitely not the Mexico of Asia then.
No. No, because they stopped teaching Spanish. I think you can get that as an elective when you study. I remember my parents told me I think they were in third generation. They were required to learn Spanish,
Okay.
and then eventually it just changed to English. So yeah, everybody speaks English in the Philippines.
2 languages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad that English has actually kind of overpowered Tagalog as like the formal language.
Oh, really?
So yeah, if you go like formal occasions like events or meetings, everybody speaks English. Most of school is taught in English as well, so it's not really.
Okay. So the language is being replaced.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think
The native language, yeah.
yeah, and then you see younger kids now speak English more,
Okay.
have better English than Tagalog. That when they start learning Tagalog, they have an accent. I was like, what?
Just like when I speak Chinese, I have like an Aussie accent.
But it's in the Philippines though, which
Yeah,
is
living in the
just
country,
kind of
a little
like,
bit sad.
yeah. For me, it's like, well, for me growing up, I was just talking in Tagalog at home and with my friends and stuff. So I still use it every day.
Yeah.
But
Can you say something in?
what do you want me to say?
Can you say I love Nadal so much I could have his babies?
How do you translate that?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe something a little bit easier. Like
I'll just say, mahal ko si Nadal.
I love Nadal.
Yes,
Oh, I'm just guessing.
that's awesome. That's pretty good.
Linguistics,
Well done.
yes, I know. I know
It's
so
kind of
much.
like just the structure of the
Yeah.
sentence kind of like
I
gave
love
it away.
Nadal, and I was like, well, it makes sense for her to say I love Nadal.
Yeah.
She definitely doesn't hate Nadal.
Oh, I did not hate Nadal. Yeah. Yeah, but now like his mannerisms are like I think he has added more ticks to his like pre-game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know because I remember, you know how he had his sleeveless shirt phase,
Yeah.
and then
Everyone loved that because of his arms.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like he had an image. Like Nike was branding him so well that he had this like bull matador look, right? And then like it's the
Spanish ball.
it's like the kind of, is that brusque kind of thing? Is that a word?
Brute?
Brute? I don't know.
Being really manly.
Very manly.
Yeah.
And then I think that's why the Federer rivalry worked well because like Federer on the court is so graceful. Like even like I love watching his backhand. It's just like so. Like
everyone loves his backhand. It's so effortless.
It's and he looks like he's like dancing and he doesn't sweat.
It's like a ballerina.
He doesn't sweat.
That's something I don't understand. I sweat so much, it's just disgusting.
Yeah, because Nadal sweats a lot. Like when he plays the Australian Open, you can see like they zoom into his face and like just like drips of sweat on the court. You see the ball kids actually wipe down the floor sometimes because there's like a puddle of just sweat.
Federer is a superhuman, hence he does not sweat.
Yeah. That's the thing. And then so the rivalry was a thing, right? And then so he had that like sleeveless thing.
Yeah.
And then he matured and he became like champions of things, and then they gave him a shirt and everybody was like, what? Why did you like take away Nadal's identity? And then Nadal was like, well, I kind of like want to change of image.
Yeah.
Like he said, oh, it's my decision, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah.
Because I'm so famous and I can do this. One burning question. Who's gonna win Oz Open 2020?
Ooh.
Yeah, make a prediction now, because Djoko completely annihilated Nadal.
Who? Djokovic.
Djoko. I call him Djoko. I don't know why.
It's Djoko.
What a joke. Okay.
He is like his like nickname is Joker because he loves to joke. So I don't like him, but I respect him. Like, but Federer I like. Though.
Yeah.
Like I would root for Federer if Nadal's not playing. Djokovic, like I don't really care.
Even when he does his awesome split.
Yeah, like I respect his game.
Yeah.
Like he's pretty good, but I've been traumatized many times with his matches with Nadal. I think that kind of scar. Like I don't want to root for this guy anymore.
There's a lot of carnage there.
Yeah, and I think now they're like competing for year-end number one.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
so close. So
I don't know if you've been looking at stats, being a hardcore Nadal fan, but he does not do very well on hard court.
no, well, not at this time of the year. Like because he's won the U.S. Open, but like by this end with like the Asia swing, and then by the World Tour Finals, like he always like doesn't. He has. I don't think he's won like Asia.
He's good with clay.
Yeah. That's my dream is to watch him play clay, because he.
Because then you can build a clay model.
Yeah. Well, he's won the French Open.
Yeah, he
12,
has.
like 11 times, is it?
Yeah, there's some stats on it. He's won French Open 12 times.
12 now. 12 this year.
And Federer only once.
Yeah.
But Federer's completely killed him with the Australian Open 6 times, and Nadal's only won once.
Yeah. I still want Nadal to win the French Open. Oh, no. Like, I reckon he's still going to win next year. But the Australian Open one more time, just so he can have double digits of each of the... not double digits, but like 2 of each. Yeah. Minimum of all the Grand Slams, because everyone's like, oh, he's a clay court specialist. But he has like 3 US Opens now, and he's won Wimbledon, like what? How many times has he won?
2. Twice. Yep.
Yeah. So he's not too bad in other surfaces. He's just like nobody can beat him in clay.
In clay, no, he's the clay man.
He's the king of clay.
The king of clay. The apple in your eye.
Yeah, that's what he's called. I can tell like you really don't follow Nadal because like
no, I don't.
Because these are like the phrases that everybody calls him. Like king of clay is like one of his titles that.
Oh, you didn't actually make that up.
I didn't.
I was going to be curious for it.
I didn't make that up. That's like because like he'd go on a clay swing. Like he used to go on in the clay period and like win everything. Like literally no losses throughout all the the tournaments that he plays, and yeah. So it's interesting to see how how you have no idea.
I have no idea, because clearly you love watching the French Open because he always wins. Well,
no, yeah, but it's like he's lost it twice.
You've been counting only twice.
Only twice. Yeah, he won it on his first try. So as a 16-year-old, that's very impressive. But I don't know. This is like my dream is to see him play, and like to see him how he slides and all of that. Because he does get challenged on clay, but he figures. I can't talk anymore.
That's fine.
He figures. I don't want to say the word. Figures out how to win eventually. Have you seen Shakira's video?
Oh, which one?
Gypsy.
No, I haven't. Do entertain me.
I feel like you should watch that.
Okay.
You might have a different view of Nadal.
Oh, does he dance in it? Oh,
does
then
he dance?
When you walk like this.
No, but it was like such a big thing because Nadal image was like very wholesome, right?
Yeah.
And very like friendly and all that, and then he started doing
reserved. He seemed reserved.
Yeah, exactly. And then he came up with a video. In Shakira, he was in Shakira's video, like with just his pants on.
What?
Just jeans, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then they're both like sweaty and like Shakira's dancing.
He's always sweaty, so that's
normal, right? No, but everything's like shiny.
It's called oil, coconut oil.
Exactly. And then you can see that he's Shakira was dancing up on him. I've forgotten the video now. I haven't seen it in a long time.
So how many times have you watched this video?
I watched it a lot when it first came out.
Yeah, in the millions? Yeah.
Ballpark. I don't know, but you should. I should have told you about that so you could have seen it before we did.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch it now.
You're gonna have to watch that.
I'm very intrigued.
I'm surprised. We're a big tennis fan. Like this was a big thing when it came out.
Oh, because I don't follow Nadal.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You like to romance the Rafa. I like to feed on Federer.
That's nice. I like. Yeah, you should definitely watch that because you'll see. I don't think he dances in it. Yeah, but
You wish.
and then
Yeah.
he started getting endorsements for Armani, like
Clothing,
underwear,
yeah.
clothing, and all that. So he did change his image a bit to be kind of like that sex symbol that everybody's already looking at.
His own brand of perfume. Does he have one of those with his pheromones in it? I'll buy it. I'll buy a bottle for you if it does come out.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he has a perfume.
Yet.
He has a watch. That's like $500 million.
Oh, only.
Only. Yeah, because he wears it during the matches. When he first came out with that watch, everyone's like, for someone who's very OCD about things, like, why would you add something else in your...
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Well,
it's like...
unbalance you, right, by adding a watch.
But he said like, oh, it's very light. So,
okay.
well,
Aerodynamic
yeah.
watch.
Well, they paid $500 million. Like, it's a $500 million watch, so...
Made out of diamonds, eh?
No. Sorry, but I think it's an ugly watch.
Nadal
but
been listening to it.
I do not
think it's an ugly watch.
I do not understand watch technology enough to probably care.
Or appreciate it.
Yeah.
But something I do care, and for your sake, is he married?
Oh.
Is he?
He's engaged. I think I think he just got married after the US Open.
Oh, did that make you sad?
I haven't
Stalked him yet?
yeah, I haven't been following him as much as I used to. I just follow the tournaments now and not really followed like the
Private
personal-
life.
private life stuff. But I do know that he had like his girlfriend.
With the curly hair.
Oh, she's so pretty.
She is. I really like her.
I have a crush on her too.
Oh, she's a businesswoman as well.
Yeah.
Right?
So they've known each other since they've been dating since he started playing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so it's like
That's
childhood sweethearts.
commitment.
Yeah, because that's kind of like the same with Djokovic's wife and like Federer's
Didn't
wife.
they break up?
Who? Djokovic?
Djokovic with his wife. Didn't they have
No.
issues? Or maybe that was Andy Murray.
No, like Andy Murray is having his third kid.
Oh.
So
Look, my world revolves around Federer.
I read a lot of all the other players
Yeah.
as well. So as you can tell, like
That's good. At least you're on the ball.
yeah, because I think remember that Twitter feed that I
Yeah.
have that's
Yeah.
just tennis. I created a Twitter account just so I can like tweet tennis shit. It's like because it was when I first came to Australia and I had nothing to do and I like literally wake up every 4 a.m. to watch a match that Nadal's playing and then go on Twitter and then I tweet at other fans who are so I have someone to talk to.
You have a passion for something, you know. Even at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. No, but like if it was Nadal and depending on who he was playing, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up and watch that. I didn't have a life then. So I was still studying. So.
No, your life, the life is tennis. Tennis is life.
Tennis is life.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Wait, I haven't answered your question. Who will win the Australian Open?
Oh, no! I can't believe we totally missed it.
We've gotten off track again. I feel like we've gotten off track a lot in this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
It's the style.
It's like we've gotten from Philippines to jokes to Mexicans and then Federer, Nadal, and all that stuff.
Who do
Who
you
do
think will be
you
the two
think-
finalists?
You know who's playing really well? Have you heard of Daniil Medvedev?
No,
The Russian kid who made it to the finals of the US Open.
Did he beat Zverev, that German player? Zverev?
Zverev?
Thank you.
Yes.
Ah, okay, I heard about that. I didn't watch the game though.
Oh, that's a different tournament.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah. No, but the US Open, I think. Was it Medvedev who beat Federer? He beat Federer or Djokovic, and then
Oh, the young kid. Here we go.
so he's from the young gen, the next gen generation that the ATP is trying to hype up. Like he's probably the ones who he's made 6 finals.
That's pretty good. Wow.
Like in like all the hardcore competition, he's only lost twice, and it's both to Nadal. But I think he's very close.
Nadal's not gonna, take his crown off.
Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna keep charging through the clay.
Yeah. So if I had a dark horse for the Australian Open, it would be him, depending on how much rest he gets.
Yeah.
Because he's played a lot of matches.
Yeah.
But he's young, so
He's got energy.
he's got energy.
And he's probably going to fuel it even more because he's like, wow, I made it to 6 finals.
Yeah. And he's gonna make. I think he's number 3 in the world now, so
Yeah.
he kicked Federer
Yeah. And the more he plays against all these like top tier
Yeah,
players,
like he learns,
That's
right?
right.
Like that's how you learn. So
like machine learning,
exactly.
human learning.
So yeah, so I think he's on his way to potentially win
yeah, on hard court.
on hard court.
Even though Australian Open for hard court.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's good at hard court, I think, Medvedev.
Yeah.
So he's this Russian kid. And
Ooh, I think yeah, Djokovic might be.
but my heart still says
Yeah.
Nadal, so
Yeah.
that's like a dumb question to ask me.
Yeah,
Really think
okay.
It's like
I'm sorry I don't ask intelligent enough questions for you.
I'm sorry for calling that question dumb, but it's like I always just root for him in any tournament. So yeah, so that's my heart says Nadal,
Okay, but your brain says the new kid.
Medvedev, but get back to me at the start of the next year. Because I watched the
Yeah.
lead up
Yeah,
like tournaments and see. I don't really watch, but I just like see who's been playing well, and
yeah.
there's always articles about that. So
And you never know, injury might be a big factor.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm rooting for Federer, of course. What a stupid question, hey?
Right, like, see?
Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you very much, Lauren. This
No
was
worries.
such an entertaining conversation.
Thank you.
Chit-chat. Love
Thanks.
talking about tennis and finding others who actually... Oh, one other question. Do you play tennis?
No.
You're like a big fan and you don't even play tennis.
Well, I'm exposed to it. My dad still plays tennis. I did try to go to tennis classes when I was young.
Yeah.
I was just
Just
not
not your thing.
fit.
You're a spectator, not a
Yeah.
player.
I was like, I'm not enjoying this. Like, I can't get the footwork right. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know. Like, you have to prep your body to hit the ball.
And
It's like I
it's
didn't.
just too
I
fast.
think I just had 2 lessons and then I didn't continue. I was like, what a waste.
And your dad would be so disappointed.
Yeah, because I think I'd be said like, oh, we want to try to learn. Because my brothers, I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. So my 2 older brothers actually took tennis
Yeah.
lessons, and I'm like, oh, what do we want to learn as well? Blah blah blah. and didn't.
It just didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
And your dad was like, well, you know, there goes my whole aspiration of having tennis stars in the family.
I think it would have been too late. I was already like late teens then when I decided because I was already interested, so I was like, that's why I was like, oh, maybe I should try it. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not athletic.
No, just focus on romancing the.
Yeah. I'm happy to just
Yeah.
like watch and like sweat in my because I get
Sweat
a lot.
with him.
I get a lot of
Perspiration.
yeah, and I get a lot of energy when I watch his matches because because you know how I told you he likes to struggle and like figure things out and he doesn't I don't think he enjoys like the easy matches.
No.
So as a fan, like you always see him kind
Struggling with him.
struggling. Yeah. So Nadal semifinal in 2009. I was still in the Philippines. I was like pacing, sweating. I was like, I had dinner and my parents were like, you need to eat. And I was like, okay, I ate and then went back. I think it was 5 hours.
You have so much empathy for the guy.
Sorry?
You have so much empathy for the guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you've channeled in. It's like, I'm feeling what you're feeling, Rafa. All right? We're all here connected, giving you our energy.
And it was so cute because there was like a because I think he was kind of getting nervous.
Yeah.
Because it was such a tight match. Like it could go either way. And Verdasco was playing so well that time. And it's like, he could potentially lose it. And then he was on his chair. Like you'll find this video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then he was just like sitting, drinking his water on the break. And then there's I think it's a dandelion just like flew by. He grabbed it, closed his eyes, and then made a wish. I told you he's a puppy.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And then this guy, and then went back in to play, and then in his very manly self.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so not it's so good. It's just so shows. I think that's why tennis for me is interesting. It's like the human drama you see as well between the players, because it's either you try to figure out or you get frustrated.
Yeah.
Like Curious gets frustrated a lot,
and then
yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
And then other people handle it differently, where they kind of use that energy positively to kind of get going and figure out, just fight till the end. And if they lose, then he was a better player. And
Or there are players who just have a break and goes to the spectators, like the high-end spectators, and grabs their glass of champagne, has a
Who
sip.
did that?
I think it was either Pat Rafter or Philip Houston. I can't remember
Really?
which one. I think it was one of them. During the match, I think they were just having a bad match, and then decided to, here, grab someone else's champagne, take a sip, and then back on to it again.
That's an actual match.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like an exhibition. That's
No, it was an actual
that's
match.
hilarious.
Because I blew to him because I was like, come on, Australia, go! You know, I think it was either Pat Rafter or Philip Houston, can't remember.
Yeah.
And then that just happened. I was like, oh, there you go. That just happened.
Oh, that's so good.
Random stuff.
Actually, I should try to find that.
And I'm gonna try. Now I'm gonna go and see this wonderful video of Shakira with your stallion, your Spanish.
Now I remember the song. I'm not gonna sing it.
Okay.
I was gonna I'm just like, I know the lyrics like, I'm a gypsy, won't you come home with me?
Ooh.
And then Nadal was like the.
That's hinting something. You got competition, Lauren.
Oh, duh.
Ooh.
Like, can you really compete with Shakira? Like, no, not really. And then Nadal's like, I guess wife now. It's pretty. She's very pretty.
I'm sure she has brains too. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I have a crush on her.
Well, like, I think things are getting a little heated here, so I'm gonna leave you to it.
Okay, it's time to go.
You're freaking me out with your obsession.
It's like, I'm not gonna reveal any more.
Thank you, Lauren.
By the way, okay, never mind. No, I'm not gonna talk anymore.
No, okay, by the way, go.
This is gonna be off air.
No, come on, give me by the way.
No, you're the first person I told to that when I was in those message boards. Like, I've never sent anybody that. I think my sister knows, but yeah, it's like I have a you know the message boards in the early 2000s.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Lauren, for divulging.
It's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
Do you feel better now? Do you feel like I'm the that priest that you pray to and you
confess?
Confess. Yeah, that's right. You confess.
Yeah, I'm Catholic, so I know.
I'm not, clearly. I'm glad you confessed to me, child. It's okay. You can keep watching. Rafa.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not on that anymore, so.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, I think it's time to go. This has gone way over.
Bagrat out.
Okay, bye.